So if you don't follow me already, it would be great if you could. First of all, I forgot to tell you, this is a plastic ornament, and I did prepare one ahead of time, but I wanted to show you how to prepare it. I sprayed some alcohol, and this is 91% alcohol, and this is plastic. So the first thing I'm going to do after I've sprayed it is get some of our foil size, which you've seen me do before, and I am going to turn the camera down. I didn't forget. I forgot a lot of things, but not that. Okay, I'm going to turn you down, and if you recall, where is it? This is what you would need, and I forgot to switch screens as usual. And you would need the foil adhesive, and I got 3 new foils over the weekend. And I'm very excited to show you. We're going to use one of them today and tomorrow as well. I will be using probably all the products that I'm a retailer for. And I am experimenting with pen art. And by the way, I'm just applying my glue or my size on a plastic ornament. And if any of you have watched me do foils before, you know that we need to apply a good coat. I'm still trying to find a utensil that I can use which won't show any marks, but besides the pouncer, and I did try pouncing this and it did not work. So I'm just going over it, make sure I have everything covered. And then we're going to set it aside to tack up for an hour. And I don't really want to use, I am trying to set it on this. And I really don't want to, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Oops. Okay, one of the products one of the foils we're going to use today is this see-through one, and this was my thought process. No, wasn't it ugly? I thought that was the most hideous thing I've ever seen. So this is called Elsa. This is one of the 3 new foils I got over the weekend. It's called Elsa, and it's a see-through one, which is why I thought it would look good on the plastic ornament. You could do it on glass as well. The other one is the buffalo, and we've got the clay. But none of these are see-through. Betty, no, I have not, but I will. Good morning, Diana, from Central California. How are you today? I bet you're having gorgeous weather. Okay, so I have one already prepared right here. And I did it about an hour ago. And as usual, I forgot something, and that's my scissors. The scissors don't cut well. Now, I could take this. This is the Elsa that we're going to use. I could take it and wrap it around, but I don't really want to do that. So what I've decided instead is I'm going to cut strips and wrap it around. because I do want the stars to show through. And then I would like to try and apply the snow crystal pen, the ice crystal pen. And as you can see, I don't want to touch it just yet. So I'm going to apply this way. And maybe cut. And again, I'm just trying to space them out. And it is, I have to say, it is hard to apply this, to see the right side from the wrong side. That I will admit. Let me cut maybe smaller strips is what's needed. Except for here. And I'm trying to go up and down. Red and silver would be beautiful, but that rainbow one, I wanted to post that it was hideous, but I clicked the button before I could. And let's see. Now hopefully I'm not going to be using heat on this. I am going to just try and use heat from my hand. No, hold on, I need to figure out. It's so tough to see. Well, maybe my eyes are just too old. Okay, so I'm going to continue applying my oils. And I am taking my time. I'm not going to rush this. The only problem with applying it to paper, Kim, is that the paper is very thin. Cardstock, yes, I would try it. If it's heavy cardstock, yes, I would, Kim. I've never tried it, I have to say. Okay, so I've got enough here coverage that I can set it down. Well, maybe I should just continue. And if any of them don't come out, it's probably because I have used the wrong side. And that's possible. It's plastic, Tina. You can absolutely do it on glass, but, oops. But you know how I break things? I was cutting some glass for a friend of mine this weekend. And besides cutting myself, yes, it absolutely would. You know what, Kim? I've got some cardstock. And I will try. Actually, as soon as we finish this, why don't we do that? As soon as we finish applying this, I'm going to get a piece of cardstock and we can apply the foil adhesive and then see what happens. But we'll see the results tomorrow. Oh, and that has released. Look at this. It's maybe hard to see, but I'm just going to continue using my fingers because I really don't want to scratch anything. So just from the heat from my fingers is all I'm using. Maybe I should start at the bottom. And I will be getting on the website ornaments that we're going to be using that are similar to this as soon as they ship. And so many things that you can do with these ornaments. That one might, could I have possibly put this on the wrong side? Absolutely. Let's see. And when you're doing this, please take your time. Yes, I did put it on the wrong side, haha. Yeah, these are two-part ornaments. I don't think that this is the size that I'll be getting, but these would absolutely look beautiful. We're going to do one today, and this was inspired by Teresa, by the way. But we'll try and put our own twist on it. You know how I hate boring stuff. So this whole week we're going to be doing ornaments. And again, this is released. New York took all my energy, I have to tell you. And yes, it is, look at this. Look at the sparkle. Now imagine using ice crystal, which we've used before, on top of this. And we're going to try snow as well. I'm going to be using the pens. Yes. Betty, you will love them. See? The paper is releasing really well. And maybe tomorrow, with the one that I've prepared today, we can try another. I don't think I have any other see-through Christmas ones, but you never know. We can always try. And this was not a big piece of paper, and I still have a lot of foil left to use. Kim, if it works, I owe you a gift, and I might just send you some to try. How's that? If it works, and we'll know. Let me just finish doing this. I'm applying. Look at this one, almost perfect coverage. It's almost completely gone. And I'm sure with the others, if I was patient, they would be the same. And they love sticking on my fingers. Okay, this one I did not rub down well. Yes, it would actually. You know the balls that you get, Kim, from Dollar Tree that are already painted different colors? You could absolutely just go over the colors. You don't need to paint anything. I think that there is something stuck here, but I don't know what it is. There must be one here. And I'm trying to remove this one. Make sure you have a good light when you're doing this, because it is hard to see. Unless your eyes, well, your eyes are probably younger than mine, so. I know that there's one here that I'm trying to remove. And that's another almost perfect release. And there's one here. Oh, and that one's not released yet. Let me just try and grab this. This one must have been put the wrong way around. And I think I might have another one here that I need to release. Let me just feel this. Yep, there's one here. Actually, it goes all the way. Let me just find the beginning of it and let me see. Don't tell me it's stuck and I can't see it. Hold on. I'm just using this tool from my old days. Okay. And there might be another one. There is. I'm just trying to remove it. It would be easier for you to see if it was not a clear ball, but I wanted it on a clear ball just so that we could see the ice effect. I think I might have a little bit here as well. I'm just checking. No, nothing here. Oh, there's one here. There has to be, yep. Oh, and there's a piece here. Thank God it's daytime. Oh, and there's a small piece here. And on my nails. There is definitely something here that needs to be pulled off. So please be patient with me. The paper is coming off, but not in the way I want it to. I'm just going to check it to make sure there's nothing else. I don't know if there is anything here. Nope. And I'm trying hard not to scratch it. There's a little bit of paper here that I'm going to remove. And I think that might be it, but look at this. Oh, maybe here. No. Oh, Marie, that's wonderful. That's very true, Kim. Very, very true. Oh, Marie, I'm so jealous. Okay, so now we would need to seal it. Always, always seal. And I know some of you don't seal before resining, but truthfully, you should. Let me get my... I'm just going to use the Mod Podge by Pentart, the matte Decoupage. And I'm just going to seal it. And I'm using the matte. Maybe I shouldn't. I should have used the glossy. But we'll see what happens. I'm experimenting, guys, so you're doing this with me. You're learning with me. I dropped my my decoupage bottle, and this is what I was able to salvage, so I put it in a tiny bottle, a tiny jar, and I'm not using a lot. I should have, in reality, not used. There is one culprit. There it is. And thank you, Decoupage Medium, for helping me see what my eyes couldn't see. But for the future, you would use a glossy, because I don't really want to get rid of all the shine. I think I've got it all covered. I think that was one mistake, ladies. Just put this in this before I drop it. I am going to heat it, but from very far. Hi, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Ari. Oh, Teresa, you are so nice. Thank you. I'm drying it. And some of the shine has gone, but thank you, Lynn. Oh, thank you, Teresa. I've missed you all. Oh, and I have to remember to stay away from my plastic. You know how famous I am for messing up my plastic, my Easter egg. Okay, so recognizing that this was a mistake, imagine that this was still shiny. And I'm going to get my ice crystal pen, which you've seen me use before. Oh, thank you, Chi. Take care. Yeah, I mean, that could be a happy accident, but I would have preferred, very honestly, not to have that happy accident. But I will for sure remember that the next time, for the next time, that I should be using the glossy. Okay, I just want to get this. Sometimes your pens will need unblocking, and you just stick a pin in like this. Oh, I am so blind. Just to get to the hole. And I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to place some ice. I think it needs I don't think I unblocked it correctly, but you could do any random patterns, or you could draw a name. Don't let me down. Oops. Well, that was me pushing too hard. I told you all the mistakes will be made by me. And randomly, I'm just going to put some all alongside one area. Don't do me. Do not do me. Over the weekend, I met a friend of mine in New York, and she sometimes watches my lives, and she said, the only question I have for you, Rima, is you make mistakes. How do you feel? Do you feel embarrassed? And very honestly, I just made a huge mistake here, and I don't. What I should have done is try this on a piece of paper. Kim, these products with a pen are products you can use on cardstock. So this side I'm going to use the ice. And on the other side, we're going to try, no, no, the decoupage varnish that I'm using is one that I've sold out of, Betty. There is two others that's for textiles and ceramics. You're very correct. I have to reorder. No, no one is perfect, and it's funny. I don't feel embarrassed. So this is where we have the ice. I'm slowly stocking up on pent art, as well as learning about all the products. So, and on this side, this is experimental. This is not going to be me hanging it somewhere. This is probably one that I will use for demonstration purposes. And this is the snow. The snow will not be transparent. There we go again, snow. And as I said, sometimes you have to, okay, it worked here. Now another thing you can do is if you didn't want to do a foiling, is you can use the clear ornaments on, you can use the snow pen or the ice crystal pen on a clear ornament, but with an idea inside. You can put through here a small branch, some snow, so it'll all be clear. So this would be another option for you if you didn't want to foil. I wanted to show you the new foil, and I think we'll be using that foil plus some of the others on some ornaments tomorrow. But just getting these two pens is all you really need with a clear ornament. And it can be glass or it could be plastic. It doesn't matter. Just dab some glue in there, put in a branch, some greenery, and add the snow. And you would have an amazing looking ball with, I mean, you could do the ice crystal around the bottom. You don't have to completely finish, completely fill up the ball. So I'm giving you different options. So this was the ice, and we'll see when it dries, probably tomorrow. And this is the snow. I'm going to add a little bit more snow. Just to get the idea. And I've just got a complete restock of the pens. But you can also get them in a jar, which would be a paste as opposed to a pen. So I'm going to put this to dry for tomorrow. And then we'll take another look at it. Let me move it out of the way. And let's move these out of the way. Now, do not throw out the ones that are not used. You can reuse these. And I promised Kim I would get black cardstock, and so I'm going to do that right now, so just give me a minute. So Kim, I've already got black cardstock, and I think that would work as a color. So let me, oops. Let's see if it works. I mean, the color would work, I'm not saying. I'm just trying to put it, it is sticky. So because it's sticky, you need to first dab it on whatever area you want. Thank you for asking that question, Kim, because it gives us the ability to experiment. I'll check comments in a minute. Now the only thing I can see right now is that the paper is not lying straight. It's absorbed some of the moisture from the glue, but let's put this aside for tomorrow and then we can try it. And hopefully the moisture will have allowed the paper to settle. So there it is. So we'll try it out tomorrow. Hello, Mary. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sure you could. But the puffy paint will not give you the same clear transparency of the ice, for example. Okay, and this is one this, I'm using whatever I had in my stash, and it may or may not, this one is not Decoupage Queen, but I do have a lot of Decoupage Queen products and papers, and I should put them on my website, but for some reason I have been so, I'm looking for my pen. Not my 3D glue pen. I'm looking for maybe this one. I can't find my, Betty, find my words. I can't find my paintbrush pen. Yes, there's a glitter pen too. That's the one we used last week. Remember the silver on the, remember the silver on this Christmas tree that we used here? That was the glitter pen. And I'm not seeing, for some reason, watch me make a complete mess and flow out of myself because I cannot see for some reason. And my paintbrush that has the water in it, I cannot find. Yeah, the water brush pen. Thank you, Betty. Thank you. I told you, Betty, please find my words. Maybe I should have cut it, but I decided not to. But it's hard to see. That paper is, yeah, it's a water brush pen. Thank you, Betty. What would I do without you, Betty? Who would find my words? Nobody. I don't really want to cut the house. Now I'm losing my patience. Because I don't want to cut the house. Nothing is showing up against this paper. That's really weird. I don't think I like that. Well, we're going to be first priming this. Obviously, my brains have stayed in New York. I'm just going to use, before I do that, like I said, plastic or glass, we always clean. We don't want any of the oils. And I'm going to use the bonding primer also by Pentart. And I am getting a new, in my shipment, there's an order for the clear. I'm looking for my pound serve. Does anyone know where my pound serve is? Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of these. Let me just refresh because I'm not seeing anything. My face is still like it was before. Hold on. Bonding primer, that's right. This is bonding primer. I wish I changed. Tomorrow, I promise I'll try and remember. So I'm using this makeup brush and I'm just sponging on the primer. I want good coverage, and this works for glass or plastic, but as I was saying, I am also getting a glass clear primer. And I'm getting some candle glue, so we'll be able to decoupage on candles next week. So hopefully I will get everything before then. Okay, and before we decoupage, let me just remind you, we always paint the background white if we want it to be clear. If we want it to be shiny, not shiny, but bright. So I'm just painting this. I should have done this before I did the cutting, because then it would give it time to dry. So as you can see, I could use another coat, but for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to leave it. And using this brush means that I can toss it, so I don't have to clean. And you know Rima likes that. Okay, let me put this away. Oops. And we were going to do some clay, but I've decided that for those who do not use clay, we're going to use some wood and some stars. Yes, I did, absolutely. I went to Lowe's and I got 2 of them, Betty. I got the 2 today. And they were much cheaper than Amazon. But I also learned over the weekend that for clay and for applying things inside the bowl, I don't really need the tight bond, because what we will be using, and I'll be trying it out for the first time, is Heavy Body Gel by Pentart as well. So, as I've said to you before, whenever we're painting metallics, we always paint a dark color. And usually I use black, but I'm actually going to use brown because I couldn't find my black. And the reason, remember, that we paint a dark color is because the metallics show up much better. So let me get a brush and let's paint those. And it doesn't matter if you paint them all the same color or different colors, or what you can, this doesn't stop you from putting on different metallic paints on top. And I just want the primer. And I'm going to paint both sides because I don't know how much of it will be seen. Tomorrow we're going to be working with some modeling paste and possibly Would You Bend. This will need a second coat because I don't like, or maybe not. But we need to do the back side as well. And then these tiny stars. Oops. I don't know how many stars I'm going to have. But this, I want the stars actually to be silver. And I'm just using an acrylic paint, I forgot to tell you, and it's raw umber. And I'm going to dry these quickly. Yes, they do. They sell gel medium. They sell glossy heavy body gel, which is clear and transparent and can be used as a glue. And the matte one is not transparent. It's kind of clear, but not clear. I need to try out the two different kinds so that I can check out the differences. This one needed a second coat. But it's always good to use acrylic paints. And I'm going to be using sparkling gel and this is what color is this? Antique gold. I might do the Bell Antique Gold. And these are all products by Pentart. They've got millions. I actually brought over from the UK some Pentart products in 2016 when I spent a few months there with my mother when she was sick. And I loved them then, and I love them even more now. And I've been going through distributor in Canada, and the shipping has been horrendous. So when they charge you so much in shipping, I was ordering the bare minimum until I found Teresa. And because of her, I was able to get all these products. Do you remember the grass effect that we did at Easter? Where the paste puffs up and it looks like grass? That's Pentart. Yeah, I've noticed you're getting, I don't know where you're getting your supply from. I've noticed that you're selling the same stuff I am. Well, actually, someone told me, and I went to your website. Okay, almost there. And let me see if the bonding primer has dried. If not, we'll just give it a quick coat. With the hairdryer. Yeah, I know the grass and moss effect are amazing. They also have the velvet powder in different colors as well now. And I saw that on a live, and oh my God, it is just stunning. Oh, and it's dry. So I'm just going to use a little bit of, whilst I'm waiting for these to dry, I should wipe off my surface. I don't want anyone messing it up. And I'm just checking on my crystal, a snow and ice crystal ball. Okay, and when you're trying to fit something in that is not that you need to overlap, it's always easier to just cut. And I know my ball won't be, my sphere won't be completely covered. Won't completely, this paper will not completely cover my sphere. So let me get, I thought I got 2 of them. I'm going to use, again, my matte Mod Podge and put this in. Can you check the food? So let's put this in. This is the top. This is the top. So I'm going to put this in. Oops. I might have to cut some more, make some more cuts. The ones that I'm getting are not as deep as this. But these were the only ones that I could get for today's, oops. For today's live. So we'll have to work with it. Let me just make sure. And I'm doing as best of a job that I can with this. I hope you're all seeing. You will get some creasing. So there's my little birdie. Yes, that's what I was planning on doing, Betty. And I can still see the silver in them. But I need to wait for this to dry, and I'm going to paint, I think, the stars. I wanted to do them, you know what? I think I'll do the bell. In this gold. I hate it when I don't do things correctly, and let me put my little tool. Okay, and just remember, whatever product you're using, especially paint, mix it. Always mix. Right, that one there. Let me just get a small. because especially with metallics, the micas always fall on the bottom. And that applies to any product, really, that has glitter, micas, any gel. Okay, so I'm going to use just a tiny bit of paint on this, and look at it shine. And I need to do the other side. Let me see what color star. The stars I think I might do with a sparkling gel. I haven't used the sparkling gel yet. And again, we're going to mix. And look at that. And I'm going to do it, should I do the reindeer I might do in green. Yeah, the stars I think I want to do, oops. Like I said, I haven't used this before. But maybe I should have put this on top of a blue instead of green. I think I need some more lessons on the sparkling gel. I need to read up on it. And let me just move these here, and just want to cover the gold, the other side of the bell. I'm going to paint him gold and then put some green glamour. I wanted something green though. This one's covered both sides. Look at the difference between having no sparkle gel and sparkle gel. And I like that. I'm not going to do the edges. I'm just going to dry this. Tomorrow we're going to do the back of this and whatever we don't finish on the front. And we're going to use some Jovi clay. Just seeing I've got some here. And I'm going to go over it with another color. Let's see. Let me try the glamour. I I think this might be another one I got from Canada. The green does not show up as well on the gold. Let's see how the green does. I didn't stir it. That might be why. Hi, Marilyn. Welcome. Buenas tardes. Well, I think that's better. You can see the green here, definitely. Let me put these away. This is still a bit wet. Let me see if I can dry it. We're not going to finish the inside on this today. We'll continue tomorrow. I want to read up a little bit more on the sparkling gel, because I want to use this one on the inside, but first I need to know how to use it. So I'll show you what we've done, the foiling on this. And this is the ice. And you can see it's becoming more and more transparent. And it's still too early for the snow, but we'll see it tomorrow. We also did, for Kim, trying out the foil adhesive on a cardstock. And you can see it's gone clear instead of milky white, which means it's getting there. Let me just see where's the cover for everything. So I'll come back tomorrow, having read up a little bit more on the sparkle gel. And I will, hold on, let me just bring you up. Yeah, that blue, I want to use that blue Betty, but it seems to be a little bit transparent. So before I do that, I want to get some more information. A lot of the products that I might be using, I probably have never used. Most of them I have never used, except for the snow and the ice pens, and the bonding primer I've used, and the 3D glue pen that we use with foils. So I had not planned on using those metallics. I was going to use Posh Chalk metallics, but decided to keep it pen